If you possess a weapon, one minor error during a police stop can trigger major legal consequences, even when you haven't committed any crime. What comes out of your mouth in those initial moments carries more weight than many people understand. Today, I'm going to reveal the 5 words attorneys frequently suggest memorizing, plus the most critical error you must steer clear of first. Error number 1. Adding yourself into arrest. Allow me to share David's story. He's a concealed weapon license holder in Arizona. Spotless history. Responsible gun owner. He was stopped for a malfunctioning brake light. The patrolman asked, "Do you have any firearms in the vehicle?" David believed transparency was the smartest approach. He replied, "Yes, officer. My handgun is in the glove compartment. I have my license. I was just at the range. I carry because times are unpredictable." 30 minutes later, David was in handcuffs. His vehicle was searched. His firearm was seized. Every word he spoke was being used to build a case against him. Here's the truth. When an officer asks about firearms, he's not making conversation. He's collecting evidence. Every word you say is recorded, analyzed, and can be used against you in court. That's why the Fifth Amendment exists. You have the right to remain silent because speaking can incriminate you, even when you think you're being helpful. But here's what most people don't understand. Error number 2. The gesture trap. Jessica learned this in Georgia. The officer asked, "Where is the weapon?" She pointed toward her center console. She thought she was cooperating. In reality, she gave legal permission to search that area. Inside, police found her firearm, paperwork, and a bottle of prescription pills without a label. Now she's facing drug charges, all because she pointed instead of staying silent. When you point, you authorize a search. When you explain, you create evidence. When you add details, you build the prosecutor's case for them. You think you're helping, they think you're confessing. Error number 3. Not knowing your local laws. As of 2025, several states require you to immediately notify an officer that you are armed. These are known as duty to inform states. They include Alaska, Arkansas, Louisiana, Maine, Michigan, Nebraska, North Carolina, North Dakota, Texas, Hawaii, Washington, D.C., and parts of California depending on the county. Here's the danger. These laws change constantly. Ohio removed its duty to inform law in 2024. Louisiana made theirs stricter with harsher penalties. South Carolina changed the exact wording required. Arkansas changed when disclosure must occur. If you learned these rules a few years ago, you could be violating the law today without realizing it. Cross state lines with a firearm and everything changes. Your license may not be recognized. Your disclosure obligation may differ. Your self-defense protections may disappear instantly. What's legal in your home state could be a felony 1 mile across the border. Error number 4. Thinking silence alone protects you. This one surprises most people. Simply staying silent is not enough. In 2013, the Supreme Court decided Salinas versus Texas. Salinas voluntarily answered police questions for an hour, then went silent when asked about ballistic evidence. Prosecutors later used his silence against him in court. The Supreme Court ruled his rights were not violated because he never explicitly invoked them. Silence alone can be used against you unless you clearly state you are exercising your Fifth Amendment rights. That means if you just stop talking, a prosecutor can argue your silence shows guilt. Your rights don't protect you unless you activate them. This brings us to the 5 words attorneys recommend memorizing. These words create a legal barrier between you and prosecution. Here they are. I invoke my Fifth Amendment privilege. Not, I take the Fifth. Not, I'd rather not answer. Not, I think I need a lawyer. Those exact words matter. When you say, I invoke my Fifth Amendment privilege, you are clearly asserting a constitutional right. Law enforcement is trained to recognize this phrase. Anything obtained after that point is far more likely to be thrown out in court. Officers know that continuing to question you risks collapsing their entire case. After you say those words, you stop talking. Then you add one more sentence. I will fully cooperate once my attorney is present. This shows you are not resisting, obstructing, or being uncooperative. You are simply exercising your rights through proper legal channels. How to handle duty to inform states. If you live in a state that requires disclosure, you still must notify the officer, but only what the law requires. When the officer approaches, keep your hands on the steering wheel. Do not reach or gesture. Say this and nothing more. Officer, I want to inform you that I have a valid concealed carry license and I am currently carrying. Then stop talking. Do not say where the weapon is. Do not say what kind it it is. Do not explain why you have it. If the officer asks, "Where is the weapon located?" your response is simple. I invoke my Fifth Amendment privilege. I will cooperate once my attorney is present. You have fulfilled your legal duty. Everything else is voluntary, and voluntary statements are dangerous. Managing the search request. Eventually, the officer may ask, "Do you mind if I look in your car?" This sounds friendly, but it's a legal trap. Under the Fourth Amendment, police need your consent, a warrant, or probable cause to search your vehicle. Saying, "Sure," gives them free rein. Anything they find, lawful or not, can be used against you. Your reply should be firm and clear. I do not authorize any searches. Do not argue. Do not explain. Simply state it. If pressed, repeat, I invoke my Fifth Amendment privilege. I do not authorize any searches. This protects your Fourth Amendment rights without escalating the situation. After a self-defense discharge, if you ever have to use your firearm in self-defense, most people make the mistake of explaining themselves immediately. Adrenaline spikes, and you start justifying, "He charged me. I warned him. I had no choice." Every word is recorded, analyzed, and can be twisted against you. Instead, when calling 911, say, "There's been a discharge at location. I need police and medical assistance immediately. I am the victim." The assailant is brief description. "I am armed and no longer threatened." Then stop. When asked further questions, respond only, "I invoke my Fifth Amendment privilege. I will provide a full statement once my attorney is present." Your legal representative is trained to turn your statement into a defensible narrative. You are not. Interstate travel. Crossing state lines is high risk. Your license may not be recognized. Duty to inform rules may differ. Self-defense laws may change. Always verify the laws of the state you are entering through official statutes or a licensed attorney, not YouTube or forums. The documentation tactic. You have the right to record police interactions as long as you do not interfere. Start recording on your phone and place it on the dashboard where it captures audio and video. This protects you. It documents exactly what was said, how your rights were invoked, and whether any boundaries were crossed. Police body cameras protect departments, not you. Practice until it's automatic. Say these words out loud right now. I invoke my Fifth Amendment privilege. I will fully cooperate once my attorney is present. Officer, I do not authorize any searches. Officer, I want to inform you that I have a valid concealed carry license and I am currently carrying. In a high-stress stop, you won't rise to the occasion. You'll fall to your level of preparation. If you've never practiced these phrases, they won't come out when your heart is racing and your hands are shaking. Practice with a friend, acting as the officer. Practice until the words come out calmly, clearly, and confidently. You now know what most firearm carriers never learn until it's too late. 5 words that activate your Fifth Amendment. I invoke my Fifth Amendment privilege. 1 sentence that protects your Fourth Amendment. I do not authorize any searches. 1 disclosure that satisfies duty to inform laws. Officer, I want to inform you that I have a valid concealed carry license and I am currently carrying. Your freedom depends on knowing these words and having the discipline to use them. Rehearse them today, because tomorrow could be the traffic stop that changes your life forever. Stay armed, stay lawful, stay quiet. Make sure you subscribe to Weapons Law Advisor, and don't forget to like and comment on the video to help us reach our amazing milestone of 10,000 subscribers. Every single subscriber matters. Your support is what makes this journey possible.